on YouTube? Welcome to another vlog. Today I really don't have a plan for what I'm gonna do, kind of just free balling today. Usually by now I'd have some breakfast in me, but it's about 10:07 in the morning. But for the past month, since I did that 10,000 calorie challenge, I've been hitting my macros like on point. I usually track macros 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, and then come Saturday, Sunday, I don't track and I kind of have like 2 or 3 cheat meals. Don't track anything and then get started back again on Monday. But the 10,000 calorie challenge gave me a ton of food guilt, and I honestly have just been wanting to eat very clean ever since I've done that. So it is August 25th today, so it's about just exactly 1 month past that challenge, and I decided I'm gonna get back on my weekend, my cheat weekends. So I don't really like splurge completely every weekend, but I just don't track my macros. I try to stay in a reasonable amount of calories. But this morning I'm actually gonna go start it off at Krispy Kreme, my #1 cheat meal. Gonna get like a half dozen donuts and then go get a workout in. So let's go get some donuts. Hi, can I get a half dozen please, assorted?
Yeah.
I'll do 1 of the strawberry iced with sprinkles.
Okay.
2 of the Reese's, 1 cinnamon bun, 1 maple, and 1 original glazed.
Alright, would you like anything else like lunches or coffee?
That'll be all. Perfect.
Alright, 794, I'll see you at the window.
Thank you, sir. Package secured. The love of my life. Alright, so we made it back to my dorm. It wasn't letting me record anymore, and I was like kind of freaking out, so I just spent like 10-15 minutes Googling why my G7X Mark II wasn't recording. It's because I didn't format my SD card correctly. So even though my SD card was cleared on my computer, it wasn't cleared on the camera. So I was kind of freaking out. And in the meantime, my mouth was just watering because I'm just staring at these donuts because I didn't want to eat them off camera. I'll show you guys what we got. I actually saw an Instagram ad. I like you Krispy Kreme for putting an Instagram ad on my Instagram feed. Like, that's basically what motivated me to get these donuts. Because they ran an ad that they were doing a special like Reese's donut. And Reese's just so happens to be my favorite candy. I'm really not big into candy. But if I do eat it, it'll be Snickers or Reese's, because that's just what I enjoy. So I saw that ad on my Instagram, I was like, alright, I gotta try this. So we have 2 of the Reese's donuts, 1 strawberry, 1 cinnamon bun, 1 maple, and then 1 OG glazed. And best believe I locked myself in my room, have some Rob Lipset about to be playing on my computer here on YouTube, and I'm gonna eat all 6 of these donuts, wait an hour, and go work out. Oh, I can't wait to try this Reese's donut. It's glazed, it's got chocolate on top, Reese's Pieces. Oh my god. This is like softer than the rest. This is so soft. I was not expecting that. Wow. This is like the first like dirty food that I've had in like a solid month. Enjoying life. Enjoying life. Feeling a little nice today. You want a donut, bro? I got 6 for myself, but I figured I was gonna be nice. So after finishing those donuts, the topic came to my mind that is honestly just a huge misconception when it comes to fitness, nutrition, diet, and health overall. It's that People think that to be into fitness and to be into bodybuilding, you had to be perfect with your diet, you had to be perfect with your training, and that is not true, guys. Consistency over perfection any day of the week. As long as you're consistent with what you do, if you're in it for the long run, if you train 5-6 times a week, if you eat clean 5 days a week, and like for me, I have these weekends that I go untracked. So what that does is it motivates me to eat clean, train hard the 5 days a week, and then I have that end goal, which is a couple cheat meals on the weekend. So as long as you're consistent with that, you're gonna be fine in the long run. You don't need to be absolutely perfect, and you don't need to let fitness, nutrition, and your diet take over your life. I mean, honestly, you can enjoy things like having donuts on the weekends. You don't have to be completely strict all the time. I'm not gonna lie to you, when I was on competition prep, it did kind of engulf my life a little bit towards the end there, and that's another reason why I think prep is both unhealthy mentally and physically. So honestly, like, if your friends want to go out, you don't always have to say no to them just because you're on a strict diet or you're about to go to the gym. Like, live your life, enjoy it, and stay consistent in the long run. Results will come. You don't need to be absolutely perfect. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another workout commentary. I'm going to walk you guys through my back and bicep workout today. The first thing we're doing here is actually a pre-activation movement. I'm doing 5 sets of 10 to 12 on the pull-up. I always like getting a little blood into my back before I start doing like my heavy back movements, so I do pull-ups like about 80% of my back days. As you can see, I'm leaning back a little bit, ensuring that I get the best stretch of my lats and fully extending at the bottom of each rep. So next movement of the day is going to be the seated cable row. I have no idea what to call this bar, but I enjoy using it because it allows me to pull my shoulders and my elbows back further, ensuring that I get that good squeeze in my back. I like to imagine that I have something in the middle of my back that I like to squeeze at the top of each rep. I'm also detracting my scapula at the bottom, ensuring I get that good stretch. And I focus on pulling my elbows and my shoulders back. That way I can keep my mind muscle on my back and on my biceps. Next movement is going to be chest supported T-bar row. I've really enjoyed incorporating a lot of chest supported rows into my back days, ensuring that I'm not really swinging around and I'm really getting a good squeeze on my back here. Again, I am detracting my scapula at the bottom of each rep, ensuring that I get that good stretch. And as you can see, I have my thumbs over the bar. I like to go thumbs over grip with a majority of my back movements. It helps me really focus on squeezing my back instead of my arms. Also forgot to mention that for all these back movements, we are doing 4 sets of 10 to 12. So moving on here, we have the Mag Grip lat pull down. Not all gyms have these, but I absolutely love them because the grips are very ergonomical, again helping me focus on squeezing my back and not my arms. As you can see, before I even start, I'm leaning back just slightly, and I'm pulling the bar down to my lower chest each rep, and then my arm is fully extended at the top. Next movement here is going to be 4 sets of 10 to 12 on the cable single arm rear delt fly. I love incorporating rear delt movements into my back days simply because they help with posture as well as good shoulder development. If you have underdeveloped rear delts, they're going to show. Rear delts really add to that roundness of your shoulders and completely develop your arms, so these are super important. Next movement is going to be the alternating dumbbell curl. I personally love this movement because it's one of the movements where you can typically go very heavy on since you are alternating this in the hammer curl you can. I'm going for 4 sets of 10 to 12 here, so I basically just like to count my reps up to 20 to 24. That way I don't lose track. As you can see, I have the dumbbell choked up a little bit, and I'm really focusing on turning my pinky in as I'm bringing the dumbbell up and squeezing my biceps as hard as I can at the top of each rep. So the next movement is going to be a dumbbell hammer preacher curl. As you can see, I like to dig my arms into that preacher bench and actually press the dumbbells together. That way I am ensuring that I am locked in that hammer curl position each rep. This is a very good bicep movement to develop overall arm and bicep width. So next movement is actually going to be a superset. I'm going for 4 sets of 10 to 12 on the easy bar curl. I like to flex my triceps at the bottom of each rep, ensuring that I get a full rep each time. As soon as I finish up these reps, I am switching to a reverse grip, going till failure on these. This is a really good movement to focus on your forearms as well as your brachialis. So the last bicep movement of the day is going to be a unilateral cable curl. As you can see, I step out a step, making sure that I get that full stretch with the cables even on the way down here. I am flexing my tricep just very briefly at the bottom of each rep, making sure that I get full range of motion, and I'm really focusing on the squeeze at the top of each rep. This is also a very good bicep movement for developing that bicep peak, so the overall height of your bicep.
Decided to come back to the gym to play one-on-one with my boy Andrew. He's my current roommate. We've known each other since we were like 3 or 4. Yeah. This guy takes basketball as serious as I take lifting, so that's how this game is going to go. We're going to do like 11, 1s and 2s.
Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Alright, let's get it. Let's do it.
I want to know who motherfucking representing it here tonight. Hold on, hold on.
How can I explain myself?
Murder on the beat.
Curry steps back. Bang!
Definitely embarrassed myself. But you guys are wondering why the quality's bad, or it's because I forgot my memory card at home before coming here, so I'm on my phone now. You want to run best 2 out of 3?
Watch the breakdown.
Two games to 0. I'm done playing one-on-one. So we're gonna play pig and maybe end with a 3-point competition.
Gotta hit the club like you hit them angles. It's a short life.
Watch the breakdown. You be there for me, cry. You said you died for me, give to me. Why won't you live for me, care for me, care for me? I know you care for me, there for me. Said you'll be there for me.
making my day. This guy right here is fully able, and this guy, that's his wheelchair, and they traded spots and they're playing horse.
To continue the cheat day, we stopped at Raising Cane's and I got a Caniac. I got 6 chicken fingers, fries, this toast, coleslaw, and the cane sauce. Talk of the town here is whether Cane's or Chick-fil-A is better. Not everywhere has Cane's. I'm pretty sure it's kind of just like a middle of the U.S. thing. There was one in Texas when I went, and I think in Oklahoma. But I'm going to devour this. It's actually a ton of food because I usually get the 4-finger combo. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and close out the video here, eating this food. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit that thumbs up button, that subscribe button. This is honestly probably like my favorite video that I made to date. Did a lot of fun stuff today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.